This morning, the candidates are now moving on to New Hampshire. So how will these results from Iowa impact that vote? And what's the real headline this morning? Joining us live on the phone right now to examine those results is Dr. Robert Spitzer, who is chair of the political science department at SUNY Cortland. And good morning, Dr. Spitzer. It's nice to have you on this morning.
Good morning, and it's good to be with you.
I want to start with the Democrats right now, where Hillary Clinton declaring victory, but it was a very, very close race between her and Bernie Sanders. So is he still, in a sense, winning this morning? And what does this mean for New Hampshire, which, by the way, of course, is the state right next to his?
Well, Sanders is certainly still alive. Every primary election has two winners. It has the actual winner and it has the perceptual winner. So Hillary Clinton is the actual winner, it looks like, from the Iowa caucuses. That certainly is a big boost to her, partly because Sanders' organization, his ability to mobilize young people and progressives and others, was viewed as what could have been a route to a victory for him in the Iowa caucuses, where you have to go and really commit yourself to a couple of hours of time. But he couldn't quite put it past Clinton, even though she lost in Iowa to what seemed to be a similar kind of organizational effort by Barack Obama back in 2008. So that helps her a lot. But Sanders is going back to New England, his home country, his home area, I should say, and he is showing to be ahead in the polls there. It seems likely Sanders will win in New Hampshire, but after New Hampshire, Sanders faces much tougher going in South Carolina and Nevada and other states.
I want to move on to the Republicans right now. Donald Trump came in second despite leading in the polls going into the caucuses. Do you think not taking part in that debate last week hurt him?
I don't think the debate was key. Trump campaigned differently in Iowa than candidates normally do. When you're campaigning in Iowa in the caucuses, they expect you to engage in retail politics, where you're going, to the local schools and the local churches, and you're meeting people one-on-one, and you're using shoe leather to meet people in a very personal way. Trump didn't do that. He flew from airport to airport, gave speeches, held rallies. Frankly, given his campaign style and his approach, which is not the Iowa way, he did fairly well. As for missing the debate, it's hard for me to see how that really factored in appreciably. Certainly, it's an important victory for Ted Cruz. This is a plus for him, although he has tougher sledding in some of the states ahead. And the perceptual winner, I think, out of Iowa for the Republicans is Marco Rubio, who came within a percentage point of besting Donald Trump.
I was going to bring that up, and we only have a few seconds left, so maybe you can address that right here. When we talk about, we see candidates like Mike Huckabee dropping out. Where does that support go? Does that go to a Marco Rubio, Ted Cruz, or Donald Trump?
Well, that's the critical question. Rubio is designated as the organizational candidate, the inside man. Cruz and Trump are the outside men. And this is the struggle, the essence of the struggle within the Republican Party right now. The money, the traditional party leaders, the organization are going to be lining up behind Rubio, it seems, unless somebody like Jeb Bush does unexpectedly well in New Hampshire. And then it's going to be Cruz versus Trump, and I think the two of them are likely to fall by the wayside in the process.
All right, Dr. Spitzer, great analysis this morning. Thanks so much for your insight and for getting up early.
You're welcome.
And for more political stories, you can head to our website, cnycentral.com.